YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Dicey Dungeons, Episode 3. So today we're going to dive into the robot. Now the robot's an interesting beast. You don't roll dice in the traditional sense. You sort of gamble with it. He generates the random numbers, and that determines his heat. And basically the higher you roll, the more heat he generates. It's easier to show than to tell. So let's dive right in. Thanks for joining me for another round of Dicey Dungeons. Tonight, let's give a big round of cruelly mocking laughter for our miserable contestant. Alright, items first, as always. So now the robot starts with a couple of items. Plasma Blaster, which isn't too bad. Max 5. It's like a sword, but it doesn't accept 6s, unfortunately. But it's only one square large. Then we have this pea shooter, which is awful. It is categorically awful. So yeah, we're going to be ditching that as soon as we can. Alright, so the way this works is, instead of rolling numbers, like you notice how we don't have regular numbers down here at the bottom. We instead hit this calculate button, and based on what we rolled, our heat level goes up. Now, we can now assign this dice or roll again and get another dice. Here's the catch though. If we go over our target, if our cumulative dice rolled for the turn is over a 9, then all of our active items glitch out. They error out, and we can't do anything with the dice we just rolled. Now you do get a special bonus if you hit the target right on the nose. So, you know, if we rolled a 6 right now, we'd be screwed because we'd lose out on both our things. So I'm going to put the 4 in the Plasma Blaster to start things off. Ooh, and we got a 5, so we hit it exactly. Excellent. All right, well, I'll put that into the pea shooter, and then you get to pick one of these 3 bonuses. I will take Lucky Shot. All right, we'll take some poison damage here, but that's all right. And there's a 6. That's awful, because if we go over, we can't even Plasma Blast. I'm going to have to pea shooter this thing. Yep, there they go. We errored out. We couldn't do the last point of damage because we rolled too high. And so now we get to eat another round of poison here. The robot can be fun to play, but also infuriating sometimes. But hopefully with some equipment, we can tilt the odds in our favor. Nudge. Dice value. Oh, that's actually useful. We can turn those nasty 6s into 5s, and that lets us Plasma Blast them. That's actually pretty good. Alright, Mr. Gardner. Now I'm insulated against... Well, I mean, I can still nuke my heat for rolling the damn things. Yeah, let's... So our limit break is auto roll, which basically guarantees that we will roll exactly what we need to hit our target, which I think in this case is a good idea. Because we can do a Lucky Shot. We can Plasma Blast for 4. And we can pea shoot for 1. Fortunately, it gives them 1 shot, but they can't kill me with that. Alright, what do we got here? 3? Good enough. And now we get our health back. Alright, 2 extra CPU. So instead of capping out at a 9, now our target is 11, which means we can, on average, knock on wood, roll more dice in a turn. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got, a lot of our items are kind of tucked away here. Marshmallow, Wizard, then the Sneezy. mean, it doesn't really matter which of these two we fight in order. Go for the wizard. Sorry, 2, 4. We're in the danger zone, so I'm going to start cashing in my chips here. 1, 2, 1, and error. That was kind of expected. Alright, more poison, that's fine. Do we want to auto? Maybe. Aha! Nudge you down to a 5 so we can Plasma Blast for full. Yeah, we'll do that. Hit you with a lucky shot and a pea shooter. Ooh. Well, luckily that used up his attack, and I think we can kill him this turn. Maybe, hopefully. Nudge him down to a 5. Nope, not with a 6. Ow. Oh, I am really glad he rolled doubles there. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. 3, 6, and it is done. Alright, let's heal up there. Alright, what do we got for our shop? Juggling Ball, max 3, do X damage, get a new dice. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. Because, alright, so we get something lower than a 3. We toss it in the Juggling Ball, do a little bit of damage, and it re-rolls, which could be higher. I'm also looking at Force Field, yes, but it's a big item. You can see the size of it here. I think Juggling Ball is our combo, especially with Nudge to help us out. I'm taking it. Oh yeah, well, you can still hold everything, so the point is moot. Yeah, we level up after this, and I think 19 health is enough to take on a Sneezy, so I'll save the apple, especially since we've got our auto roll here. All right, so here we roll 1, which isn't really useful, so we juggle that. That turns into a 3. Slightly. All right, we roll 1. We roll a 4. We're in the danger zone, so we got to start doing stuff with stuff. Yeah, Plasma Blast you. Ooh, natural. Yeah, we'll Lucky Shot you, since we regenerate at the end of this fight anyway. Did you just roll double 6s? Ow! He got the Wombo Combo Sneeze attack. Well, I'm glad that didn't just one-shot me, but now we have to deal with him, because we can't take much more damage. There's a 6, unfortunately. We'll nudge you down. Let's auto-roll to get another 5. I mean, I want to regenerate here in case he kills me. How much does he do? 3 damage. So he'd have to trigger 3 spikes to kill me. I'm a gambling man. So let's do one more roll, and that does. I was hoping to Juggling Ball him. Oh, are you kidding me? He's just styling on me. You kidding me? I was defeated by a Sneezy. All right, you know what? This is too early in the episode. We begin again. Rolling 3 freaking... Give me a 0. Give me a 1. What does it spell? Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Freaking Sneezy. Should have taken that apple. Alright, what do we got here? 1, 5. I am ever so slightly tilted, folks. Ever so slightly. I refuse to burn my my auto thing on this. Oh, thank goodness. I have a big sword like I deserve. This won't happen again. All right, Nudge. That's a we Nudge followed us. Nudge followed us back to the beginning, so we can still test our theory that Nudge is actually a good thing. Yeah, it's still technically in the danger zone. Yeah, we'll do that. We won't be able to kill him, but we'll get nice and close. Ow. And we get our limit break back anyway. Okay. First floor survived. This is like a very similar seed, although thankfully we don't have a Sneezy. We have a pirate. Well, let's go back to Mr. Wizard for good luck here. Nudge you. Blast you. It's about as much damage as we can do. Oh, that's not good. Because he's going to get to use that next turn. That's expected. Oh my god. Alright, we have to kill him this turn. Well, he didn't do damage, but... Alright, well, at least our pea shooter is on. Whoop! Yep. And now he's gonna get 3 dice to pummel me with. Whose idea was it to start with the guy again? Alright, yeah, we auto roll here. Yeah, that breaks through that. Which means we can expend that and then use that to finish him off. Alright. At least there's an apple to eat here. Alright, let's see what we can buy. Alright, no Midnight Charm. I'm not falling for that one again. Force Field's a thing. It eats odd-numbered dice. But, Bump Blade. we can really like hyper focus those fives. Bump it up to get more damage, and then bump it down. We need one more gold to get the bump blade, so we just need to fight someone else. So let's fight the pirate. Watch, he rolls like nothing but 4s. Alright, out of the danger zone. I do miss that spatula. Yep, got greedy. I should have put him into the pea shooter. Now I know why they give you the pea shooter to begin with. Alright, let's see here. And a 2. Alright, well, I'll take it. Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. And we're good. We're leveling up after this one. All right, there's the 4. So yeah, this is why I want Bump Blade, because I want to just nudge these into the 5 realm. Lucky Shot would put us much closer. Yeah, once again, getting knocked down to single digits here. Another 2, another 2. Here's our 5. Okay. And yeah, I'm still taking the Buster Sword. I do not regret that decision. There's our mechanical arm. I wonder if that drop is seeded for you. Like, it's almost guaranteed. Alright, let's go get that Bump Blade. Do I want the Bump Blade? Force Field is the other alternative here. Do 1 damage, get new dice value +1. Yeah, it is just a bump, but it just does a damage, which is good for dispelling like if we have a dodging enemy. Yeah, all right, we're gonna do it. All right, so that's everything. That's our equipment sorted. Let's go finish off the marshmallow here. And of course, I naturally roll the 5. Okay, hang on. The Bump Blade, see, Bump Blade I think is going to replace Nudge when we get more equipment. Alright, so Mechanical Arm gets the 2. One more roll. Alright. Yeah, you know what? We'll put this through there. There we go. Now our damage output is much better. Alright, well, burning 5. I'll still take the damage. Wow. Okay. You just went right from the right for the right. What am I doing? Right for the jugular is what I was going for. We do need to do a little bit more damage, so 1 more roll. We'll Bump Blade you into a 4, so we can mechanical. Did that caused me to do a new roll? I'm not going crazy, right? If the Bump Blade charges our items here, dang! Now I want to buy that force field, but unfortunately I do not have the gold for it. Because now that's an interesting combo there. Alright, lots of healing available. Hello, Sneezy. How's the cold? We meet again. You gonna roll nothing but sixes again? Alright, we gotta start doing stuff with these. Alright, so... Alright, here, let's watch Mechanical Arm. It does not. Okay. I don't know why I thought it incremented, but apparently this only triggers off of that. Okay, I'm okay. So we go here. Yeah. Buster Sword. Where your sixes now, Sneezy? What, only one spike? Alright. Bump that up to a 5. Blast ya. Another 5 is actually all we really need. Now, was that so hard? Was that so hard? How the heck did I die to that guy? Hey, there's my spatula! The team's back together! But we're also minus an upgrade. Alright, so spatula is going to take the place of nudge, because now we have even more manipulation. But we still don't have the good tools to use specific dice. Yeah, I'll eat an apple in case this sorceress gets cute and decides to, like, roll nothing but death, 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 and more death. Alright, so here, the spatula can flip a 2 into a 5. Well, bam. The natural 5, we can bump you to a 6, so we could stuff it into either of these two. Let's auto roll. Okay, alright, we get the 4. Yeah, we'll lucky shot you. We will bump blade you to a 6. You get the 4. You get the 6. Alright, 2 weaknesses. Ooh, there goes my Buster Sword. And my Mechanical Arm needs the 6 now. Fair enough. Alright, well, natural 5 lets us plasma. A 3 is as good as we're going to get for the... I'll hold on to the 3. In case we... Yeah, in case we err. Alright, yeah, obviously we're not going to do our auto roll here. We can bump you, or spatula you. Another 4. I mean, just finish you off anyway. Alright, 2 extra CPU. Let's get our item first, or potential item. Now we're talking. Maybe. So, small shield or ray gun? Ray gun is definitely something that can just soak up a bunch of the big dice. But we already have things that want big dice. But it's 3 uses per turn. That's up to 9 damage. And we can spatula and bump things that are too low for... Yeah, you know what? Ray gun's actually really good. So, yeah, let's get rid of frickin' pea shooter. I like Bump Blade. I like the Buster Sword. Plasma Blaster's probably next up to get the cut. Just because Ray Gun's going to be soaking up the big stuff. Granted, Plasma Blaster's a little bit more powerful, but, well, we'll see what other items we get. Alright, now what happens when we upgrade the ray gun? It does 4 damage. 3 uses per turn. That could be big. We can do lots of flipping. Nah, we can actually absorb 6s properly now. We can... Ooh. That's not bad. Double bump. So it's between bump blade and ray gun. I'd say bump blade first because then it'll let us trigger our ray gun more reliably. Makes the most sense to me. Alright, a natural 5 can go into the plasma. Another natural 5 can get bumped. And yeah, we'll auto roll for a 3. Which we don't even have to, I mean, we can bump it if we want to. It actually does more with the mechanical arm. Alright, this loadout will get even more powerful when we get more dice. Or at least more dice limit. Aha, okay, so when it's a 1, we can spatula that bad boy to a 6. When it's another 6, well, we can feed it to the ray gun. I'll hold on to a 6 at any given time. Alright, here we can bump you to a 2 to mechanical arm. And we can bump you to a 3 to ray gun. Oh, I wasn't even paying... I was just doing all the math in my head. I wasn't even paying attention to his health. But needless to say, it is effective. I'm liking the way our combo's developing. Alright, Keymaster. Let's see if we can outpace you. But we are pretty DPS heavy right now, which makes me happy. Alright, we'll spatula that into a 5. 1, I should have saved the spatula. Well, we can bump that into a 2 and mechanical arm it. 4 can ray gun. A 3 can ray gun. I think we cash in the mechanical arm here. And there's some leftovers for the Buster Sword. Yeah, we got him. We're cooking with some gas here. This is a much stronger loadout now. Have I learned my lesson? Let's roll more. Yeah, see, there's the natural 5. There's another natural 5. We will bump you... Let's bump the... Yeah, we'll bump the 2 to a 3 so we can ray gun it. We'll bump the 5 to a 6 so we can mechanical arm it. And we win. I'm getting caught up in the math. I guess I'm role-playing the robot correctly here. And a chocolate cookie. We don't have any particularly spectacular items that would warrant a chocolate cookie. Like, nothing is super duper strong by itself. Like, we have a lot of, like, moderately good things. So I'm gonna keep the cookie benched. Alright. Yep, there's the natural 5. So we spatula into a 6. Do I feel lucky? Not particularly. Alright, luckier. Bump that to a 3. And there goes that, but we have a 6 on hand. Ouch. Alright, well at least we can auto-roll now. So we can calculate these out. Natural 5. 3. Yeah, let's auto-roll. It gives me another 5. In this case, I want one more roll. We can do a lot with our stuff here. Alright, so we bump blade that to feed to the Buster Sword. We spatula you into a 4, which actually we could have just bump bladed you anyway. We'll bump blade you for the extra damage. We'll do you there. Feed you to the ray gun. Not quite enough to take him down, but pretty darn close. Alright, we got one lock. At least that was a low roll. We'll spatula into a 5, and then pretty much anything else we do can just finish him off. Alright, one more fight to level up and heal. I am going to want to munch these apples, though. Just because we know Crystallina can be a little dicey. Ooh, well, you want me to give up my pea shooter. I don't even... Let's see. Ooh. Headbutt. Yes. I don't care if it takes up 2. This can soak up 6s like... Oh, man. Yeah, this actually replaces both of our damage dealers. And we can spatula and bump blade into more 6s. And if we get a lower thing... The only tricky part here is the mechanical arm also wanting an even. We'll see how it rolls. There might be a better replacement for mechanical arm. But yeah, headbutt, that's a good find right there. And there's our first 6. Not that I'd actually rather roll low and then massage the dice up than to take the heat. Like that. So we spatula you, bump you. We bump you, mechanical you. And... Wow, okay. Was not expecting that, but yeah. I'd say that's a good offensive load out there. Ooh, actually, I like being frozen because that makes my dice turn to 1s, which not only works with spatula, but also gives me minimal heat. Man, if there's a way I could freeze myself, and I think there are some items that let you freeze yourself intentionally, that just works out so much better. Because we can spatula that into a headbutt. A 4, I mean, we could headbutt with a 4. Let's see what else we roll here. A 1, that can be bumped to a 2 for the mechanical arm. A 1 can be bumped... I mean, if we get too many low rolls, then... Ooh, well then, that works. Okay. Take a 6 there. We'll take you there. should have clicked regenerate. Well, I know, we're leveling up, so the point is moot. Ah, now this is what I'm talking about. Reduce CPU counter by X. Or CPU counter. So this lets us bullseye our jackpots, but no, we want heat sink. This, I think, will replace our mechanical arm. Because it's kind of in an awkward spot. Now this also wants 6s. So we still have our problem, but I think we can figure something out. No upgrade. Oh no, one upgrade up here. Okay, because yeah, upgrades are going to be key for us. We're going to want to be. I mean, we want new items too to pick from, but yeah, we're going to have to go through a couple of fights to get there. Alright, let's see, a 3? What's the best use for a 3? Holding on to it and see what happens. Alright, we spatula those into... Actually, we don't even have enough heat to sink that. We'll sink you. Alright, well there's our 6. But I kind of want to throw the 6 into Buster Sword, which means we can bump you. And lucky shot. Alright, so I'm thinking of stuff. Wow, that's a lot of 5s. Well, we're gonna need some help here. Zap. Yeah, we're gonna need to reduce that. Will you stop rolling high? Bump you, headbutt you. Yeah, I'm gonna unleash the Buster Sword here. Oh. One more roll, please. A better roll than that, please. I'd love to use my spatula if it wasn't covered up. Yeah, they get new things. This is one temperamental storm here. Alright, a 3. At least we have access to our stuff again. Threes are like the what the heck do I do with them? 4 is like a 3. 3s and 4s are kind of wonky. We'll heat sink you. 1 gets spatulaed and thrown into headbutt. There's another 3, which we can turn into a 4. And that's good enough. Alright, we're going to need to eat some healing here. Not tangling with you, Mr. Skellington. Boy, they're putting the 5s in front of the 4s before all the items, too. So this could be a bit of a slog here. Alright, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So, spatula turns you to a 5. 5 turns to a 6. Heat Sink lets us roll more. I should bring back Mechanical Arm. I was a little harsh on it. And there's the natural. Yeah, we gotta keep the DPS up here. I keep wanting to reuse my auto roll and just keep hitting the jackpot naturally. And yeah, they're on course to do 12 damage. Okay. Yeah, the spatula is no longer useful this round. Bump Blade. We can get some use out of Bump Blade here. We'll heat sink you. Yeesh. We'll throw an even in there. We'll throw, yeah, I guess we'll throw another 4 into you. We'll regenerate, just because that high note is coming. Wait, why did I am a fool. Why did I do that? Never mind the high note, just the plain damage is coming. Let's see if we can't finish her off this round. Needs a 6. We can feed you a 6. Can't bump you though. We can spatula you though, and then feed you. There's the 6. And there's an error. Not quite enough. Ooh, those 6s are... Actually, they're gonna be wasted. Yeah, she hit me with the heavy one, but she couldn't use her 6s. Alright, I am gonna want to trigger this to heal myself, maybe? Would that be smart? I'm not sure if that would be smart. Because we can just kill her right here. Let's do it. Alright, we have health. It's not a lot of health, but the Dire Wolf I think we can handle. There's Healing Crystal. Well, the Healing Crystal gives us something to do with our 3s. Although, what do we replace with it? I'm not getting rid of my headbutt. Heat Sink, maybe? Temporarily? Till we get an upgrade? Just for this fight, because we kind of need the healing? I think we do that. Because if we're rolling high, we're getting good attacks. Alright. That we spatula into a headbutt. A 4 gets... What does a 4 get? 4 gets headbutted. A 5 gets bumped. And now we trigger auto roll. We regenerate. We regenerate. And then we bust her. Okay. Well, there goes the doubles. They get all their attacks off. Alright, now I think Bump Blade is going to be our best way to fish for curses here, because we don't want anything else getting too cursed. There it goes. Alright, we're good. A moment, we will heal. I think we spatula you into a 4 headbutt. And, alright, good. Alright, in this case, yeah, we'll lucky shot you and Buster Sword. Alright. I think this fight will level us up. Another 3, another 4. You guys got to give me something better here. Yeah, let's just auto roll this here. All right, so a whole bunch of 3s and 4s, which I actually really don't want. So we bump you to, so we got 2 4s for headbutt. We feed a 3 to the crystal. One more roll. Bump you. That's enough. I'll take it. Alright, no, it isn't one more fight to healing up, so... Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got HP. Does that and we can actually buy these things. Roll any 4 dice, do blank damage, add a random status. That with the cooldown. And yeah, we're buying that HP. We are spending all of our money here. Alright, so now we short circuit. And we need to find a place for that heat sink. The bump blade's too useful to not do that. I wonder if headbutt gets smaller when we upgrade it. It does not. It just does even +1. I would have liked that to get smaller. Spatula lets us do 3 flips, which would be really nice. Yeah, this actually would be ideal. Unfortunately, we're going to have to replace our bump blade with because yeah, if we roll higher, then we're good, because Buster Sword and Short Circuit can accept 5s. Headbutt can soak up 4s and 6s, and anything that rolls low gets spatulaed, which can be done 3 times per turn, so we don't need the bump blade. So yeah, sad that I'm gonna redundancy one of our things here, but so I don't want to get rid of Buster Sword, although yeah, Buster Sword's just too good. Short Circuit is good, but it needs the heat sink. You know what? I'm gonna try it with both of these. Maximum utility. We'll flip out that. We'll get off the Buster Sword, because we've been pretty good about not erroring out. All right, no more free heals. So we have to tangle with the skeleton with this many hit points. But we will heal to full if we survive. All right. Yeah. You know what? That's just getting instantly reduced, and because we need this to trigger a few times. You need to not roll so high, please. Bump you. And we error. Come on, game! Oh, that's 12 damage. That's 12 damage. I can't take that again. Thank you. This is what I needed. We headbutt you. 5 gets bumped to a 6. 1 gets spatula'd. And then we can heat sink you. And we get spatula'd into short circuit. And he gets cursed. And now we ran out of attacks. Where's my ray gun? Seriously, where the hell's my ray gun? Oh, we're... Oh, oh, we were so lucky that got cursed. That was 50% chance of death right there. Oh, we have to kill him this turn. We have to kill him this turn. Yeah, we heat sink for 4. 2 gets spatula'd into a 5 and then gets bumped. And there's the 4. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, I almost got iced there. Alright, now, before we tackle the boss, now we gotta... Now! The ray gun has come into its own. With short circuit. This is all too much utility. I do think we need... And the ray gun will actually let me do something useful with 3s and 4s. Because I only really want to spatula 1s and 2s. And it can soak up 5s. Short circuits can do 5s. But Bump Blade helps me get to the evens when I need them. But Spatula is really good too. Dang it, I need one more piece of equipment, or I need Headbutt not to take up 2 pieces here. I mean... It does let me do 2 attacks, but it takes up 2 things. What if I do something like a Buster Sword, which is essentially like half of this, but it doesn't require an even. Actually, Buster Sword's better than that. And, I mean, we could bring back our old friend, the Plasma Blaster. No, we can bring back our friend, the Mechanical Arm. For all of my love to Headbutt, I think this actually is the better layout here. Because this still lets us do 2 sets of damage. The Mechanical Arm gets strong on its own. It doesn't need the big dice, but Buster Sword can use big dice. Short Circuit can use big dice, but then, yeah, no, then that's... We don't have enough sources. We don't have enough places to put our big dice. See, now this is the sign of a good game, because I'm making strategically relevant decisions here. Mechanical Arm, Heat Sink, Short Circuit is a combo. So I'm going to put these on the bottom row. These 3 play nice with each other. Spatula and Bump Blade are kind of redundant. I need to pick one or the other. So if I get rid of Bump Blade and just do Spatula, so if we roll low, we Spatula into a high number. And those go neatly into Buster Sword, that, and Ray Gun, I suppose, or Plasma Blaster. But no, Ray Gun, because we have extra dice to roll, so we can actually soak up and use the larger number of dice here. Yeah, I think this is the correct answer. All right, folks, wish me luck. Madison, the prolific Girl Scout. I don't think I've ever fought Madison before. He's immune to freeze. I'm 12 years old and I'm here to make sure you lose. Alright, well, I'm glad we don't use freeze tech. Alright, 3. 3 goes into the ray gun. A 2 can be mechanical arm fodder. A 4 can go into the ray gun. A 3. Alright. And it does the one status she's immune to. Thank you, game. Let's spatula you into a 4 and heat sink for a little bit, because I want to roll some more. Because that just keeps charging up the mechanical arm. We spatula the 2 into a 5. Yeah, we'll throw the 4 in there. There's our error. We can throw a 5 in there. Ah! She's got the chocolate cookie. And double, and she's got the fury. I was wondering why it randomly calls it a chocolate cookie, but now we know it's one of her things, and now we have burn to deal with. 5s are not fun to deal with. 3s, we can deal with 3s. Oh. Do I have to spatula you into a 2? Come on. Alright, we'll auto-roll this beast. Roll one more dice. Oh, the heat sink's now useless. Well then. Short circuit. Thank you. Let's see. Mechanical arm for 2. 5, and I don't think it's worth it for me to take the 2. Yeah, she specifically is trained to double up her campfire when possible. And that's a burning 6, which is going to immediately get heat sunk. A burning 4 can get ray gunned. Alright, we have our limit break. A 1 gets spatula'd into a 6. We can feed you the 6, and will you stop trying to freeze her? There's another 6. There we go. Alright. I don't think we can kill her this round. We'll shove a 2 in there. Oh, actually, I think we can. Buster Sword, spatula, into ray gun, lucky shot. Phew! Alright, that was a close one. Hello again, that was great. Wait, I got it wrong last time. I meant to tell you to spin the wheel. Also to tell you that it's definitely possible that you might win, and it's not rigged at all. Well, lo and behold, we roll the lose square again. Okay, now I meant to say, I'm so sorry, not this time, but we're excited to see you soon for more Dicey Dungeons. Oh wow, that's even true. I am excited to see you. Ooh, that was a nail biter. That was a nail biter, but we prevailed. So if you guys eventually, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!